All right, I think we are streaming live, and I have with me Kareem.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Welcome, Kareem. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, thanks, mate. All well. Um, how about you? How you doing? I hear you're a little bit under the weather. How you feeling?
Yeah. Got in not late, but around dinner time last night from traveling, and you know how just like you get some kind of travel bug. I just feel like
Yeah.
with a sore throat, and then my son didn't sleep well last night, so I was up a couple of times. But the show must go on. I've taken a couple. I think
Oh, sorry, man.
yeah, just turn it down a little bit. The I've had some issues here lately with hold on.
Apologies. That's my end. I'm back with you. Sorry about that, mate.
It's all right. Hold on. Let me actually I think we can just stop and start again. Are you good?
Oh yeah, so you're starting again.
All
So
right. Yeah, so starting
yeah.
again. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the community. We're live in the chat. I also have with me Kareem. Welcome, Kareem.
Hey buddy, how you doing? How we feeling?
Good. We've full disclosure. We're starting this over again. Had some issues.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? It's
We
been
gotta put someone in.
it's been a rough it's been a rough morning for me. I apologize, but I think we're all set now. Yeah, full disclosure, was traveling yesterday and came back a little not feeling sick, not feeling so great, and then try to actually find some videos that would allow me to be able to share my directly from Discord. But I have a Mac, and so I found the Windows, and then I didn't have enough time to be able to put everything together. But here we are. We're gonna be pulling a little bit on this Green Luigi Pipe. I have about close to 2,000 tokens. I was even gonna wake up a little earlier and try to grind just enough tokens to have exactly 2,000 to go into this pipe. That wasn't working well, and then now I'm trying to share my screen in Discord, and that's not working. So it's a rough morning. We've been trying everything we possibly can, so we have a couple people watching. I wonder maybe I can even go into Discord also and share my screen that way. So I'll give it a couple seconds a shot. But in the meantime, Kareem, you already pulled onto this pipe. How'd that go?
Yeah. After I woke up this morning and it was, like a shiny gold toy that I could not resist. So I went in for it, and I was probably planning on spending roughly what you got about 450. Their value spikes up for like a year or like 6 months, and after that, their value starts crashing again. So personally, I feel like cat toys is not as
Hey guys, sorry about that. Um, I'm not sure if I connected to audio. Hold on, hold tight, guys. I'm sorry about this. Let me disconnect from. Okay, here we go.
five painters. I think it was like two or three, maybe three classics, and then like one golfer and one lederhosen. It was pretty much I mean, it was incredible. I thought I was going to get like one vacation. So it was fantastic. I did spend more than I was anticipating, but yeah, it went so well.
Yeah, so just to recap, you put 800 or so rubies in, and you got how many
Yeah.
Luigi vacations?
Yeah, for Luigi Vacation. I also, I do have both the Lucky Seven drivers, both Painter and also Classic at seven single cat. So I thought, anything on those would also be nice. And it's never a good idea to go in basically looking just for one item. We've seen people go in there's five items here, three out of five, if we're just talking drivers, go in on like there's 2 and 3 or maybe 3 and 4 or whatever, and not get the item in over 1,000 rubies. So to get it 8 times in roughly 800 rubies was pretty sensational. I mean, I don't tend to get. I've been getting crazy luck in the shop, as everyone might be getting very sick of being heard.
We're pretty tired,
but I don't tend to get good pipe luck. So this was very, very welcome.
Very nice. We also have Anke with us.
Yes, hi.
Hey.
Well, I did 2 YOLO polls because I couldn't resist.
Yeah, it's your home tour.
Green. No, I did 3 polls actually. The first one was nothing. I was like, oh my god, is this a 6 high-end pipe or what? And then my second poll was a Vacation Luigi, which is now level 2. Woohoo!
Woo.
And then the third poll was a Painter Luigi, so I still have 4 high-end. 20, and I'll probably get them just for the sake of getting them. But I need to level up my supers and my commons, and I feel like these special pipes have a better super rate, so I do it for that.
Funny you mention that.
I won't be going in just to get a certain driver. Anything I can get is nice, and I already had to empty the 100 pipe for the Rosalina, but I did get Former Daisy in the very last poll, so I already have next week's driver, so I don't have to go in next week to get her. So yeah, it's Amsterdam tour, so I figured I at least need to get the drivers.
Yeah. So tell us about your experience with the tour so far. You feel it's
I love it.
Accurate.
I love it. I kind of lost the passion for the game a little bit. Sorry, I have a cold. This tour really sparked the joy a little bit again, if that makes sense. Like, ranked. I'm doing well in ranked, so that's good. So yeah.
Yeah, you're doing really well in ranked. You're crushing it.
Yeah.
Well, I have Roy Go as my opponent, who is actually going for a top 10 this tour. So he has a level 8 triple cap Rosalina Volendam.
Oh, wow.
I have 142k now on my rank up, so I'm like 2nd or 3rd in my friend list, which is always nice because I have a lot of top players in my list. So, but he told me he was going to hold back, wait with the tracks to do it next week. So that was really nice. So I will win, but he could beat me easily if he wanted to.
He's a beast. Congrats to Roygo on his top 10 performance not long ago. So it sounds like he's getting the bug.
Well, yeah. I mean, and if you take the Spotlight driver to 8 triple cap, I mean, the coverage on that, you will score high. For sure, for the tour, but it's a lot of boomboxing, I would say. I wouldn't do it with a boomerang driver. Well, it's Amsterdam, so if I had 50 tickets laying around, sure, but then you need to spend the 100 hours to grind, and maybe my plan is to invest in her over the next months and then just wait for Amsterdam 2 to come around, so I have like a year to prepare, and then I'll bust out everything I have. Maybe we'll see.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the tour so far. I'm glad that you're joining us. It's weird because it's like, this is your tour. I'd love to have you on, so I'm glad this worked out.
Yeah.
Hey, curious, those who are watching live, I changed audio mics because people were saying that they couldn't hear you guys. So hopefully you guys can hear much better now. Let me know in the future.
Otherwise, we have to do it all over again.
Well, I made just one little tweak. There was like probably about 5 seconds where you dropped out entirely. Okay, but I think they caught the majority of what you were saying, which was
okay.
About your experience in ranked, about Volendam and all the fun stuff. So Antolev gave us some feedback on the rundown, just about how there's.
I was just watching the rundown when I saw you were on here, so I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, it's okay.
But I agree with what he said. That I really miss like bikes and bicycles on the track, just standing on the side of the road or something like that, because that's a signature thing. And if you would walk any street in my country, you would see a bike somewhere, So that's something that's missing. They could have put it on the side of the road somewhere.
Nice. Yeah, that would have been real nice. It seems like that's a real big part of your culture. Now they got this big bus stop thing. We didn't really talk about that. Is that a big, like, is that like a big traveling area or something that they're trying to capture?
Well, we have a lot. Well, like Amsterdam has like we call it a tram. I don't know if you have if it's well a
Yeah.
tram.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, my part of the country we don't have those. We just have buses and trains, but the trams and stuff are more like for the bigger cities. So that's like accurate. That is, but the big, huge bus stops. Yeah, I don't. You know, I'm not from the city. Like Amsterdam is 2 hours away from me. I'm like on the Farmer Daisy side. You know, that's where I'm with the windmills and the, and the tractors and stuff. So I'm on the other side.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that you're representing the farmer. That means you're probably gonna pull on week 2 pipe, right?
No, I actually got her from the week 1 pipe in my very
Oh.
last 1 out of 100 pull. So I already have her.
Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable.
I know. I was so mad. All the spotlights were in the last 20 of the pipe. So I had 4 high ends left, you know, it was crazy. I was so upset. And then the last non-spotlight driver was in the very last pull. I'm like, oh, let it be a Cat Pete. We'll see. And then all of a sudden it was Farmer Daisy, and that made up for the whole pipe. I was
Oh,
happy.
nice.
I was content.
That's awesome. That's
Can I-
awesome.
just before you jump in stuff, I wanted to say a thank you to Anke. So when I was going for my top 10 last week, she was very encouraging and enthusiastic.
Yes.
I have to say also the same to Hero and to Natalie and to Aussie Kart, who in the last couple of days when I was really flagging, they
It's mentally really tough, and I noticed it like the last 2 days. I was like, "What are you doing?"
and,
Oh my gosh.
so it meant a lot, honestly. And I know some other people said things, and I didn't respond to a bunch of people because I was like, my brain was just getting frazzled, and I just couldn't handle a whole lot of information. But I'm very appreciative to anyone who said words of encouragement and stuff like that. It helped a lot.
Congratulations on the badge, and you can rock that badge now and retire just like me.
Yeah,
Right off into the
Absolutely.
sunset. Congratulations, Kareem. I can't believe I haven't mentioned that yet this morning. I know we've talked many times since then, but huge shout out to Kareem who got his top 10 badge. That is, in fact, I think you finished what, 8th or something.
Yeah, I finished 8th, and I only decided a couple of days beforehand to go for it. So I could have done it better. I would never advise anyone to do it the way that I did it. But it was one of those things that I honestly 2 weeks ago I would never have said I was never going to do, and then I don't know. It just seemed things fell into place. I went for it, and I was so nervous, even though I had Anka telling me, "Oh, it's done. You've got it." Like I'm telling you, I know how top 10 because I know how top 100 sort of cutoffs work. I have no clue. I've never looked at top 10, and I was convinced I was going to end up with a Studfit famous 11th place.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
I was having nightmares about this, but it turned out to be like 80k. It seems people just gave up on the last day. Maybe, I don't know. Thank you to those who did. I'm very appreciative.
There are always people who finish early. You know, if you start early, you can also finish early with the tracks. And I had I had a couple people in my friend list, so I could say like, hey, these people are all done. They're not going to overtake you. No one will jump in last minute, because that's always something to be afraid of.
Exactly.
That like three people like all of a sudden jump in. I said, no, these people are sticking at 1.7. You're safe. You're already in. But I know the feeling. You have it. When you see the badge, you'll believe it. Up until then, you're just nervous. So be happy that you started so late, because otherwise you would have been stressing for 14 days straight.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anyway, sorry, we're distracting from the main event there.
Apples, yay!
Yeah, we'll get to some pipe pulls, but I didn't want to skim over the fact that you grind your butt off, you got your badge, and I think that just speaks volumes of basically how you've built your account. I know you had the extra tickets, which is nice. But I think the player level
yeah.
that goes a long way too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I went crazy. I spent every ticket I had. I went everything. There was nothing left. And because I was saving all for gold me, that was my whole. And then I was like, you know what? This is way big. I'll get gold me eventually, and I'll eventually get into 8 triple cap. That will happen one day. The shop seems to be providing. I was like, I'm going to go for it. If you're going to do it, just you have to go all in. And so I did. And yeah.
Awesome. And you know me, one of my favorite parts about this game is all cup ranking. So I had to draw some attention to that. But we do have a lot of people watching. I think right now at this moment, 25 people watching. So shout out to Shadow Legend, calling from Australia. He said good luck with the polls. Thank you so much. Puffton's been wonderful helping me out with so much of the community. And so she already put together the thumbnail and got us all set. She's watching, helping us with our audio too. I see Anke there as well, also in the chat. Check out Rita. Kart's joined us a little bit here, just at least to say hello. And then, I think we're all good. I think the volume's great. So let's jump into my current situation, where we're going to today. So I'm just contributing 450 rupees. I don't think this is an amazing pipe. I think the majority of the players who, even smaller dolphins probably should avoid this pipe. This is kind of as Antelope calls it, a bait pipe. However, I like to pull for the homies. I have a channel here where I think I can help people see what possible outcomes could come about. And I could also kind of coach up some strategy too. So I don't mind taking one for the team. Throwing about 450 rubies. I do have more rubies than that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna save for something else down the line. But I like. I think the main goal is Luigi Vacation. If I get Classic or Painter or something, I won't be too upset. But ironically, I do have Luigi Golf. I kind of pulled him and in like a YOLO to try to get some coins or something. And I ended up having him. I was going to kind of put together a little screenshot, but again, the technology today, I can't tell you how many difficult situations we've had. Every obstacle, try to shut this video down, but here we are. We're going through. But I got Classic at 7, just straight up. Lederhosen at 4. Painter at 7 as well, and then Vacation at 7. So I'd love to get Vacation as much as possible. I don't think I'll have quite the luck that you had, Kareem, but for 450, the beat the pipe is set at 12, meaning that I'm going to, if you just were to drain the pipe 2 times, that's total of the 450 rubies, then I would get 12 high ends. So my goal would be, I might do some deviation for the drivers, because the carts, none of them are really doing anything for me. I'm not even going to go through them all. I thought about it. In fact, actually, I took pictures of it. So let's just do that real quick. So Green Circuit, I have at level 7 and kind of a little plus there. Top Line T Coupe, I have at level 3. Green Bee Dasher, 3.5. And then the Green Lightning at 2.5. So there's the current inventory. I might deviate a little bit just to make sure I get the drivers. But ultimately, I'm going to try to go for 13, 14 total high ends. And we'll see how that goes. I think I've covered it. Guys, anything else I've left off?
I don't think so.
All right.
Good luck, Ron.
I appreciate it. After this, I will be pulling about 2,000 tokens in the token pipe, just for fun, and then the all clear pipe as well, just for those who are curious about the agenda. Before we get started, I see Thomas. How's it going, Thomas? Starling Collector. Kian's here too. What's up, Kian? I guess you're gonna be pulling after you get your all cup clear pipe and then drain the pipe. Well, hopefully this will help you out, Kian. And then Thomas said he wants Painter and Golf. Interesting. I haven't heard a lot of people say they want golf, but we might get some golf here, knowing my luck. So let's go ahead, and there's no resetting we need to do. We're just gonna go ahead and pull. Turn my volume up so you guys can hear a little bit. And we're starting off gold. Okay, and Kareem, I assume you might be watching this through the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a delay.
I see the gold now.
Yeah, we're on a little bit of a delay. So, if you can perhaps delay your excitement
Okay.
by like 2-3 seconds.
I'll do like a
we
little
just
play-by-play.
pretend that we see it.
I could not. I push like share my screen and try to change every setting possible. Because I got Morton, not good. Got the Minion
saw that.
glider. Got Piston glider. Oh, we have a Kart. We have the Lime
What
Tea
is it?
Coupe. Lime Tea Coupe. What do you guys think about the Lime Tea Coupe? Tiny little.
It's actually one of the only 2 options I have for next week, and I have it level 1. So if I could get it to level 2, I would be happy. But overall, it's too small. I don't know.
It's really small.
Too small.
Gonna keep going. Oh, we see a star back to back.
Oh,
Nice reset.
Vacation. Yes.
no way.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
A double with Vacation, man.
Oh, fantastic. My
quite
worry was that you were going to spend $450 and not get him once. So, I mean, that's already gone.
It's already
And-
a win.
And it's a reset. Yeah, like,
For sure.
oh, wow.
All right, so that's good. It's double. So I have here on the bottom of the screen, and actually it looks a little off. Again, I don't consider myself very technology adverse or good at it, but I'm even worse at it today. So I apologize. Everything's kind of going off today, but you see on there for every 45 rubies, you should get 1.2 high ends. And it's a good way to kind of think about it. It's kind of how I think about it. So in this case, I'm definitely resetting. There's no doubt about that.
I'm curious, if you had got 2 cards, would you have reset?
It's a good question. Good question. Yeah,
I would have.
Good question, though.
I wouldn't.
I'll get there. I'll get there when I get there. Because think about it, I have 40 more items left in the pipe, right? But only 4 more items left in the pipe with 40 pulls. So I'm still kind of seeing it in that way. But it's a good question. Maybe I'll change my mind when I actually get to that scenario.
Yeah.
So far we have 2. Now the thing that I didn't start thinking about, I didn't start writing down was how many rubies I started with. So
Oh, you did 2 pulls now, so 90 spent, right? Or did you do 1? No, you did 2, right?
I think I only did 1 10 pull.
1 temple,
okay.
45.
You just finished your pull. No, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You did 1
it's okay.
pull, yeah.
All right, so we'll just keep track of that. So I'll just to make sure
I'll count.
You guys help me count.
45. Yeah.
You guys are better at counting than I am.
We got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I almost didn't reset there. That would have been spooky, but it would have been totally. You guys have had this off. Tell me you guys had an off day before where you're just like everything seems to not be working well. Except for the polls. As long as the polls are cool and everyone at home is having fun, you guys are having fun. I think we'll consider this a success. So I appreciate everyone's patience.
Oh, you have another goal. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far it looks like 2 supers. Oh. Green Lightning. Green Lightning. That cart I did not have. The only item I didn't have. Interesting. What do you guys think about the Green Lightning? Do either of you have it? I know Kareem, you probably.
I got it from a free pull that tour that it came out with the Los Angeles tour. I got it like it's the one of the only high ends I ever got from a free pull. I didn't pull in that pipe at all, so I have a good memory of that card. But it's still level 1, and I'll probably never use it.
That was
But I got it.
the same thing happened to me. I got on that tour. I didn't pull on the pipes, but I got the Green Lightning, Mario Golf, and I think it was the sneaker.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I got all these comments. What are these hacks? What's going on? I mean, they're all useless. I don't use them at all. But I got them all on 3 pipes. No, not 3 pipes. When I was pulling on week 1 pipe, I got them.
You got the week 2. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bit nuts.
Well, I have that with Farmer Daisy now, and I'm really happy about it. I will never level her up, probably, but still happy.
I don't know. Antliv does like her value at first, so you never know.
I might just, because she's Dutch, so I should level her up to 1400. No.
Immediately, yes.
Do it.
Immediately with 0 tickets. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my gosh! So we had 2 green lightnings.
Oh,
the scenario I suggested it's appeared.
Yes.
the thing is, since you only want to spend 450 rubies and you're here for the drivers, I think you should continue.
Yeah, I should
but
continue.
the
Okay.
chance is that there's like 1 or 2 drivers in the last 10, and then is it a waste or not? That's the question.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? People at home are probably going through this scenario, and so it's debatable. I think it's a strong debate either way. I think the majority. I maybe I'll think about it this way. What would the community be pulled to do? I think you're right. I think the community would be pulled to keep going because they're probably not trying to go for this green lightning. They're probably trying to go for Luigi.
Yeah,
for the
but
first time.
the thing is, this is the first temple, right?
This is just finished the second 10 pool.
Oh, this is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
No, then keep going for sure. If it was the first, I would have said
first
reset.
10 pool of this pipe.
No, it's first temple. Yes, first.
Oh, it is. No, then reset because, with the green, okay, sure, the green circle or whatever, but value-wise, you're beating the pipe. And if you continue, you're not beating the pipe anymore, right?
Right.
I would disagree. With 3 drivers still in there, I personally wouldn't reset. But I think this is where you're coming from. If you're coming from a Walish point of view versus if you're coming from more free to play, gold pass only sort of play.
Yeah, but he's a whale, so he can reset.
No, but he's not going to spend more than roughly 450 with 3 drivers. So from a whale, you want to go for the driver.
Yeah, okay. So okay, hear me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has done two pulls now. That's 90 rubies. So he has 8 pulls left. If you reset now, you can do more pipes. If you continue, then you only have 5 pulls left. You can only empty 1 more. If you reset now, you can empty 2. You can almost do 2. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends whether your currency here you're looking at is high ends or whether it's driver high ends. And driver
high ends is always. I mean, what if the Green Lightning gets to level 5? I mean, maybe this is his new best card.
Level 5 will still be useless for profit.
Oh my gosh. Well, how about
I bet he will get green circuits after this, and that thing will be level 8, and he will be happy that he have reset the pipe. But I'll leave it up to you, Studfit.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna toss it out to the chat. We got a number of people out here, so maybe because I think this is a strong debate, and I'm glad that we're going back and forth because I think that there's so many people in there.
Yeah, I like we're disagreeing.
People tend to because I don't think
the thing is, no, it's not my rubies, it's not my pipe, so it's easy for me to say, just reset and pull.
Yeah, looks like in the chat, see a Marcos. Looks like a B symbol, Marcos. What's up, Marcos? How's it going? Let's see, guys. Let us know what you think we should do. But I'm kind of leaning towards reset. I feel like I should reset.
The thing is, if it would have been a driver and a cart, you reset because that's what you did the last pull. If it was 2 drivers, you would have reset. So why wouldn't you reset if it's 2 carts? It's a win to get a double high end in your first pull. That's a win.
Yeah.
And whatever you get after this, the only way for you to be really happy if it's the next pull is another double, and the odds of that are really small. So the best thing to do is keep pulling double high ends on your first hand.
That's the best thing to do. But I mean, so Studfit currently has, there's 3 drivers with 0.75 statistically with drivers. If he resets, it drops to 0.6. So I'm of the mindset it's all about the drivers. Okay. If you are of that mindset, then you do not reset. If you are of the mindset that you
know what I think? I think in this particular pipe will be three useless drivers anyway. There are no vacations in this pipe. So if you listen to Kareem, you will see that the next 3 drivers are not my drivers.
That's hilarious.
So be my guest and continue to poll, but I will tell you I told you so in a little bit.
Either way, somebody's going to be telling me they told me so.
Look, Brian's joined in. I think he has to, I think Brian's come in.
Brian.
Hey, happy Amsterdam tour, especially to Anka. What a pleasure.
It's Amsterdam now. Yeah.
Amsterdam. I like it. I like it. We also have Zooms. Welcome, Zooms. How's it going, man?
All right, I just woke up.
Oh, good morning.
Well, you've missed a lot of technical difficulties, but we have a debate here. Should I reset or should I keep going after getting two high-end carts? I will say thank you, Austin Cart, for letting me know. I will 450 rubies leaves me 589 remaining rubies in case we somehow lose track of the number of rubies. But Austin agrees with you, Kareem. He said you got to go for the drivers.
Oh, wow.
And so does Shadow Legends. So both the Aussies in the chat going with the continue going for the driver. You know what, man, this is tough.
It's about what you want to do.
Yeah, go with your gut.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think a lot of people are at home who are watching are going to be in the situation where they get two carts and they want to go for the driver. And so I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this so they can see what the possibilities are. So I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to reserve the right to, if this is a green pipe, after getting two back-to-back gold pipes, I'm going to hold this over your head, Kareem. All right? That's fair?
That's absolutely fair.
And I will say I told you so.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh. It is a green pipe. Kareem, Aussie, you guys owe me big time here.
Oh.
So you got a super. Oh, it's a fake green pipe. Luigi Classic.
Okay, not bad.
So not bad.
Yeah. Not bad.
Oh, it's a back-to-back.
So now you... What?
Luigi Lederhosen. Back-to-back stars.
See? I told you will get drivers, just not the right ones. And now you will reset.
Now I will reset.
Wait. He just got a double driver and I was wrong? Is that what you're claiming?
Yeah, because he's never using these drivers. So what's the point?
It's you, but Kareem.
I don't know how to argue with this logic stuff there. I don't know what to say. I'm gone.
Women are always right. That's what you have to learn.
Heads. No, it's a great goal. It was good that he continued. You were right. Okay, you were right.
I'm sorry. Did you say that again? You cut out. Say a bit louder.
Oh my God.
No, I won't. You can clip that
funny.
and play it on repeat.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. All right, so I'm definitely resetting here, right, guys? And everyone agrees.
No, now you have to continue. No, I'm kidding.
So I've gotten doubles in each of the pools, which is, I mean, again, it's a 12% pipe, but I should be getting, one high end every two of these pools, if you think about it that way. Right, so if I were to get a double, I should get a single. Like that's kind of like how these odds would work out if you were to have a high population of data. But okay, so I just pulled it. We have a green pipe. Now it could be fake, could be real.
So how many polls are we in now? This is the fourth poll.
This is the fourth.
This is the fourth poll.
That's correct. Because we've gotten three doubles.
180 will be spent.
Thank you. Hopefully you're writing this down because I'm
No, I'm not.
Well, again, Osby reminded us, I think he said 895 rubies is, 589. 589 is what the remaining rubies. Unless we're doing singles, hopefully we won't have to, we can just kind of remember the 10 pulls we've done. So nothing so far, guys. You're not missing anything.
I don't hear a high end yet. No.
Anka, how would you grade the genuineness and accuracy of the Amsterdam tour so far? What you personally think? It was interesting to listening to Antelev's opinion on the rundown. He was pretty favorable of it for the most part.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned earlier before you joined, I agree with him about there not being any bicycles on the track at all. So it cannot be a 10 out of 10 because there needs to be a bicycle somewhere or a scooter or something. That there's nothing on the side of the road. And but I've mentioned this to, I think, Kart Live when he asked me about it. I like the brightness, but I feel like a sunset theme would fit the country better. But that's maybe more personal preference.
That's pretty
So
cool.
instead of a bright blue sky, like the countryside, the sunsets here are just, Studfit. I've sent you pictures of the sunset
Yeah.
of my view. That's more how I feel about my country. So a 9 out of 10.
That's pretty good. I hear what you're saying about the bicycles. I was lucky to spend some of the years in the beginning of my life because my mom was from Antwerp, Belgium, which is very close to Amsterdam. We would actually fly KLM into Amsterdam because it was like the same distance as taking the Belgian airline into Brussels. But I remember on the Belgian beaches of seeing a lot of, they called them the quick stocks, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. They were like bikes. A lot of people, riding the bikes, like you said, even like, I don't know if it's just popular of that part of the world.
Well, we have like separate roads for the bicycles. Like if I cycle to work, I have my own road, So that's how my country is designed. I see a gold pipe, by the way.
Yeah, here in the United States, we just let bikers get run over. It's very, unless like there are some cities where they actually have bike lanes, but the majority of the time it's very, very dangerous for them. But it is what it is. All right. Well, sorry to interrupt there. Great conversation. You guys can keep talking, but just want to let you know the first pipe was not a fake green. It was a real green. And I will say, if we hadn't gone into the pipe as Kareem had recommended, and we had reset, it would have looked so bad. Like if that's what we got. So we've got 40 left in this pipe. Still all 6 high ends. So we could even get a triple or a double. The pipe owes us big time. So let's see what we get. And I'll kind of walk through the play-by-play. I still have no idea why I can't share my screen on Discord. I apologize. I even tried to pull up my phone to try to show it using my phone. And that distorted the audio too. Because then my audio switched over there. It's been like that. So nothing so far. Nothing. Just a little shy guy.
Oh, goodness.
Mario.
I think you could share your OBS screen maybe like you did with the Mario Party stream we did back then. But I don't know.
That's
something for another day.
Yeah. I already, that ship has already sailed. I think we started like
yes.
10 minutes.
It's all good.
All right. So we got a green apple cart. So a cart high end. Oh, we got a back-to-back high ends. It's a star. Classic. Luigi classic.
Okay.
That is just classic.
That is the classic.
All right.
So
he has like one track, but I think. But I think Satellaview took over. I don't think he has any tracks anymore to himself.
Yeah, he had some coverage kind of come back. I think there was like a Koopa Troopa Beach that I was using him on, and then a Donut Plains, and then slowly those all have,
Yeah, but maybe at level 8, you'll use him more. So
that's a good point. All right, so we have on this pipe we put 2 poles. Pipe still owes us even after that double, right? So anytime there's a question about what's going on, I look at how many high ends total there are. So in this case, there are 4. And then what I do is 4 divided by 30. And this pipe owes me 1.3 high ends. So it's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it, sorry, might be 30 divided by 4? I'm pretty sure. No, it's definitely.
Well, it owes you. So you should have had 1.2. So you should have had 2.4 high ends, and you've only had 2. So you're 0.4 behind. Is the way I look at it personally.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Math.
If you got 1.2 each way, you're 0.4 back, and then 0.4 over the next 3 pipes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So I should keep going. Pipe owes me just slightly there in that situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of high end Studfit, I just have to give a cool shout out here to Mr. Kareem, because he's like, Kareem, you're like the daily select man. You know,
I know, it's fantastic.
I appreciate it. I am now fashioning my account. It'll take like 12 years to max out like the normal carts, but it's all good because you're putting me on the path, Kareem. I appreciate it.
He's showing you exactly how to do it. Yeah.
When the last months of level 7, I remember Kareem's shop being like completely deceased, like no tickets for months. So he deserves some.
He does.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was rough. That was rough for you.
Oh, nice gold one here. Oh, it was rough. I was averaging 2 a tour to like 2 a day. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'll take it.
I once, one time I had 21 in one tour, and I miss those days. I got 0 now. I have nothing.
I told you, Anke, how many I got, didn't I, last tour? Just on my daily select, not...
Yeah,
I got 33.
it's
33.
depressing.
How ridiculous.
It's depressing to me, but it's good for you. I'm happy for you.
I had a celebration just this morning getting one of those bonus driver high ends in those 7 to 9 slots. I was jumping up and down.
I had that once. Like, I had a Kart ticket in that slot, and I was so surprised. But I did get the Dozer. I bought the Dozer ones. I bought the Swooper ones, the Gold Glass. So I know 6-7 months from now, I'll get there.
You'll get there
Someday.
You'll get there. At first, I was jealous of Kareem, and then I just was like, good for him. But at least somebody's getting something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're rooting for you.
We're here to root for each other. So I'm happy that your account now has the momentum, and you have the player level, and you have the tickets, and you have the levels, and you have the badge. So you deserve that, you know? So
I appreciate that.
In the chat, there is one of our viewers named Wilco, who's from the Netherlands as well. So there are.
Hey, Wilco, where are you from?
Tell us where you're from specifically. Maybe you're from Volendam.
Wilco's.
Oh, just call out a province. You don't have to say the city if you want.
Oh yeah. Don't give us your address. That's not what I'm asking for. All right, but we got a gold pipe here, guys. Let's see. The pipe slightly owes us. Again, I kind of ran through the math, but each 10 pull should owe us 1.2. So we should have had 2.4 at this point, but we just have 2. So pipe owes us that 0.4 as Kareem helped us refocus on. And so far, it's nothing. Oh, we see a star.
Come on.
Vacation.
Nice.
Yes, awesome.
It was this pipe was kind of keeping me sweating, so it was nice to have some vacation there.
Beautiful.
So 2 vacations today.
See, this is another. Assuming you don't get one, but let's hope you get a one.
Ooh.
This is where when I did my pulls, I reset because I was 2 drivers down with 20 left. But there we go. Okay, well that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, Green Bee Dasher to level 4. That's awesome. I hate having
very nice.
And the hitbox is nice. I actually like the hitbox of the Mark IIs. I thought that they would be better though. They haven't been as awesome as all these.
I think they're fairly solid.
Okay.
There are just too many.
There's too many. They have city coverage. It seems like a lot of them have a lot of city involvement. But I love that they all have giant hitbox. It's not like they did this with like different colored apples or whatever.
The OG one is, I think you have to take separately. You can't put it in the same bracket as the others.
No.
It's like it's like my 3rd best car. It's a very strong car.
All right, so we have 20 items left. 1 driver, 1 cart.
How many polls are we in?
3.
That was
3 pulls into this pipe.
5, no?
No, I mean like total. How many rupees? I forgot to count.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Aussie said I should have 589. So I have
okay. So we're halfway in almost. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but the thing is that we're already crushing. We already have 10 high ends total. I feel pretty good about beating the pipe here. Yeah, I feel good with resetting. That would be the strategy. I would have one high end given to me versus 1.2 high ends if I were to reset. So mathematically it works. I don't the two items, one is a cart, one is a glider, or sorry, one's a cart, one's a driver. So there's not like if there was two drivers left, maybe I would keep going. But I'm gonna reset. Now there would be some people that would say, well, you could keep going and then you could do singles and try to beat the pipe that way. I'm just not playing with fire today.
No.
I'm not going to try to risk that. All right,
So
here we go.
Wilco's from Aalsmeer? Aalsmeer? Do you know
Aalsmeer. Oh, all right, okay.
We also got Jake the Legend.
That's
What's
also,
up, man? Tokyo DR.
Aalsmeer is really close to Amsterdam, like right below Amsterdam. So he's from that area. Cool.
My little brother's actually at university in Rotterdam.
Oh, that's awesome. Don't say that to the Amsterdam people. Amsterdam, Rotterdam is like a whole thing.
A whole thing?
People who are from Rotterdam won't be even playing this tour right now.
What?
That's not bad.
Yeah, well, it's a soccer thing, like the Amsterdam thing, and we have Ajax and we have Feyenoord, and if you're like one or the other, like you cannot even you cannot breathe when you're in the city, you know? Like, oh my goodness. I don't understand that. I'm not a soccer
Soccer's
enthusiast.
Life over there, right?
Sorry?
Soccer is life.
Well, I only watch soccer if it's like, you know, the world championships and my country plays and like everyone dresses up in orange and stuff. I'm not for like one particular team because that's just exhausting to me. I just want the whole country to gather and like root for the country with the best players and not just rivalries between teams. I don't like that.
Well, you've got a tough game against Qatar coming up in the World Cup. Very tough group for the Netherlands. That was a joke. You may not be familiar, Anka, but they were
I know Qatar, but that's not a team, is it?
What's a World Cup? So it would be a country. They're not very large country. They're not very good. Kareem, is that the joke?
No. Without going too much into it, the Netherlands got fortunate in their group.
Okay.
The Netherlands look very strong to progress from their group. If they don't progress from their group, like it will be a national travesty. I can tell you that now.
Yeah, I think that happened like 2 years ago, or like the last time or something. Like we didn't even make it. Like it was.
You didn't qualify, but this time you're actually in the group and you've been given the easiest group because the top seeds get separated, but also so does the host nation. So you're going to get drawn with one of the top teams, or if you're lucky, you get drawn with the host nation.
And then we'll lose in the finals against Germany, and we'll sob about it for 4 years. Yeah,
this is very acceptable during the Amsterdam tour to be talking about international football. But Studfit, next time we have an American tour, we're just talk some NFL or something for a long time.
We talk about NFL football anyway, so that works. Going back to the pipe, I had a green pipe. It was absolute garbage, and I went ahead and pulled again, and it looks like a green pipe. So
wow.
I'm feeling like this has to be a fake, but it may not. We'll have to see what it turns out to be. But
I actually like what us Americans call soccer. Believe it or not, it was one of the first sports I played growing up. I absolutely loved the side halfback position where I don't have to run much, but I have a powerful leg. Definitely can't play goalie, but I like that halfback position. I really love playing, but I can't. It's not easy for me to watch because I just didn't grow up with the sport. I don't know the specific in and outs of it. Just like if somebody were to watch American football, it'd be similar.
Right.
It took me a while. I mean, I love NFL as well, but I had to get into it. There's a lot more rules and complications in NFL. They're very different, but very, very One's very fluid, one's stop-start, but one's much more intricate and complex. They've both got their places, and I love them both. So
they both have very passionate fans, which I think is what is really cool about sports in general. It can bring people together that normally wouldn't. So yeah, I think from that perspective, it's I'm glad that there are these fan bases that are so passionate. All right, guys, we just got 2 back-to-back fully green pipes. Absolutely terrible. So here we go.
We have 3 pulls left.
3 pulls left. To get to. Actually, I think we have 2 more pulls left. Oh, you're talking about left in the pipe. Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Well, I thought. Oh no. Okay. 2 pulls.
We're at 679 minus 90, which would be 2 pulls. We'll be at that sweet spot of 589. So I'm hoping. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a triple here or something, because otherwise I don't want to do singles. Oh my gosh, guys! Another green pipe.
No. It has to be.
I feel like it has to be.
But the thing is, with this special pipe, like, is green gold because all the high ends are green, So what is what?
Makes sense.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Brian. No, this looks like a real green pipe. Yeah, this looks terrible.
It's also I find it an interesting color special pipe for the tour, although we're finding so much more.
Okay, that's one thing I'm disappointed about, because the color of my country is orange. Like, I would have expected some orange pipe with all the orange karts and all the daisies and, I don't know, just orange.
It is interesting, Anka, that the glider, they put up the sprout.
They could have done so much thing with, like, Delft's Blue and with, like, cheese or what. Like, I know Jeeves really wanted a cheese wheel glider or something, but we know it will be an Amsterdam 2 and an Amsterdam 3, so maybe they're saving all of those things. Wow, that was really green, wasn't it?
It was really green, guys. This is incredible. Like, this is like awestruck. I don't know. I'm like speechless now.
I think this is because you didn't reset that one time.
That one time.
It's karma.
Yeah, it was my fault. It was all me.
It's always Kareem's fault, so.
Oh man. All right, well, I think it's pretty clear here. I'm gonna pull.
Wait, how many are in the, like, all of them?
6.
All of them. All 6.
Yeah.
What if we got 5? What if we got 6 high ends in this pool?
Left, but if they're in the last 10, you have to pull it. Just even though you'll go over the 450, there's no way in hell you're gonna, like, leave them in there.
I'm with you there. Okay, I can't do that. I can't let the pipe beat me.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing: is we somehow got a gold pipe here.
Oh, well, wow. Well, if it's a 6 high end, it will make a great screenshot. Just don't mention that it was on the.
That's true. All right, we got the green lightning. So we have it at level 3. Yeah. Got Mario Circuit 3T and Cheap Island T. Cheap Island T, I think it'll be some yellow off-roader. Doesn't help. Oh, you got back-to-back with a star.
Wow.
Painter. Luigi Painter.
Oh, great. That's great.
Okay.
Oh, star again.
What?
Lederhosen to 5.
Oh, the enemy of the Dutch.
And yeah.
Wow. Let's not talk about the past, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Is there a big football rivalry there between Germany and Holland?
Well, I think it's just a really deep-rooted German-Dutch thing dating back from 70, 60 years ago. There's always a thing,
Always a thing.
Yeah, basically there's a famous story. Germans ran in, stole all their tulips, and the Dutch have never got over it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be too.
Yeah.
Someone took my tulips.
And they just, I don't know, yeah. We always make fun of Germans, and I'm sure Germans always make fun of Dutch people, so it's just, I don't know. I get along with Carlos, though, so that was the first German friend I ever had.
Ever? Wow.
We are jealous of Germans that they don't have a speed limit on their on the highway.
On the
So when we want to drive fast, we go to Germany just for the sake of driving fast, and then we go back to our country. And grocery shopping is cheaper in Germany, so we, some people go there just to shop.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Good to know. All right, so we did get 4 high ends in that pipe.
That's great. But I would still empty it though.
Yeah.
Singles.
I think I would have to do singles, especially if that was like 2 carts or
Nah.
something. So we can stretch it. We can stretch it past. Right, you do singles, right? You
I would do singles.
Yeah.
I would do singles if it was 1, but if it's 2, there's like I had to do with the 100 pipe, the last one. So I wasted 5 rubies. I didn't have to.
I mean, there's a 10% chance that you waste 5 rubies.
Yeah.
And there's a
I would listen to Kareem.
I would listen to Kareem. Famous last words.
Your bullet blaster is almost level 8. You need to use a ticket on it.
I will. I definitely will. All right, we did get a gold here. I think 3
Good.
in.
So there's 1 card and 1 driver left.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's correct. We see a star.
Okay, good.
Luigi Golf.
Oh, crap.
Ouchie.
Kareem, like you said, there's only a 5 to 10% chance of doing the singles and ending up losing rubies, and yet, lo and behold, during the Pink Ninja Shy Guy pipe, I pulled Pink Ninja Shy Guy the last pull of that special fight.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it happens.
It does. No.
But it's the odds are exactly like you say. It's because that will only happen every once in a while, hopefully.
I mean, people win the lottery every week, don't they? But I mean, the odds are insane. But
Yeah. It was bound to be the Amsterdam tour, by the way, because we have upcoming week we call it King's Day. It's like we celebrate the birthday of our king, so we have like music all over the country and like parties, and everyone basically, it's one big holiday here. So it's fitting that we have the Amsterdam tour now, and I wish they incorporated some more orange, because the whole country will be orange.
that's so true.
Fun story, by the way. It used to be Queen's Day because we used to have a queen that was April 30th, but now it's King's Day. It's April 27th because that's his birthday. But every year there will still be tourists coming on April 30th for the party. They will like land in the airport. They'll be like, "Hey, where's the party at?" And we're like, "Oh, it was 3 days ago." It happens still every year.
I also think it's so fitting that it's the Amsterdam tour now, especially because it came out
On 420,
on
I know.
April 20th, on 420. It's unbelievable. And I appreciate what you're saying, Anka, that there should be more orange. I know. I remember the football team from Holland has the orange.
The green makes sense. The green carts and the green drivers and the green blood
they're
all
trying to say something.
Got it.
Well, Uncle, you were right. He's lost the 5 rubies. So
Yeah.
I told. Okay,
we should have known this.
I told you so.
We should have known this with 3 green pipes in a row. We had to know that this pipe was going to screw me over. So
Yeah.
But it's a card. Let's see what card it is. I updated all the other information. So we spent today 495 rubies, which would have had 13 high ends in exchange if you just went straight odds. The actual high ends after this will be 16. So we have beaten the pipe. Which card do you think this will be?
This will
Green,
be the green circuit, because you deserve one of those, because that's actually a good card that you will use. So
It is. I
green
haven't gotten it
circuit.
today.
absolutely, you deserve the green circuit, so you're definitely not getting it.
Yes. That is probably
As long as it's not the worst one, which is like the green apple, the green poison apple, right?
I think you've just said
Let
that.
me see, what is it? I have like a delay.
Ryan,
Oh goodness! Well, it's a level 6. Oh, Studfit walked away. Studfit, come back.
I think it's better than getting the Green Lightning, which is at level 3 or whatever.
Probably. It is actually.
Yeah, Green Lightning is small.
Like a few tours from now, like there will be this track with no top shelf, and no one will have a cart, and Studfit will have a level 6 green apple cart, and then he'll say, "Haha, those 5 rubies were worth it."
But until then, I just think it's funny how, like, as on my side, as literally as Brian was saying, the green apple, I was playing.
Wow. I think I was combining some other carts there, but it was funny, Studfit, during the rundown, it's often said how that regular Prancer is so terrible, and yet that's my top shelf cart.
Me too, I have it at level 6.
I
think I got to start putting some tickets on that thing.
But I invested in the Daikon rocket because that's like, it looks really Dutch and fun with the orange and the pink. But I have it at 5 double caps, so a level 6 single caps is actually better. So I still have to use the Prancer until I get the 3 tickets next tour to take it to 6. I hate my life. I need tickets.
It's not all of us can be like Kareem to get 33 high-end tickets.
Yeah. So you actually spent 500 rupees on this pipe, exactly, because you spent 1 more than you needed to.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right.
So that's like nice for the thumbnail, at least.
500 rubies.
Or the title, but so 500, and how many high-ends did you get? 16. So I would say that.
So that's what you spent roughly 30, maybe just over 30 rubies or so per high end. What's that, like 30 and a half, 31 rubies per high end?
And how many you got 2 times Luigi Vacation? So would you, like, if you would pull on a 100 pipe and spend those 450 rubies and get him one? Look, now you got 16. Like, I think it's a win. Will you ever use these items? I don't know.
The other items.
But
yeah, it's a good question.
You took one for the team. That was the goal, right?
Definitely took one for the team. That last pipe was rough.
Yeah, that last one changed a lot. I think, because if he was in a single pipe, 450, you average position would be 225. So you'd average to get him twice in a 450. So the fact you spend 500, just basing on the fact, okay, you've got other high ends. I'm just talking about Vacation here. It started off quite nicely. Yeah, that last one didn't help out.
It's all right. We did really well with all those doubles early on. I felt like I'm glad. Like I'll go back into the house feeling like really good that I pulled it, and it's more importantly got to spend some time with you guys. So it was quite a lot of fun.
Oh,
I do have some token pulls left too. How have you guys?
Oh right, okay. Let's get some. So in the last tours, did you get some good high-end rates out of those pulls? Last tour I got like 4 high-end cap tickets and a level up ticket. It was crazy.
That's really
nice.
And 10K in coins also, not to forget.
Which is important.
Right, that's a solid token part.
And this tour, my very first token pull was a driver high-end cap. So I'm in for a treat once I finish the tokens. But the first one was already a high-end, so I would say that's already the win. But I think the average, everyone is getting at least 3 high-ends in like all the polls, tickets or something,
This tour or in general? Because I know...
In general, like this is like the last tour I got 5. The tour before that I got 4, and from what I hear from other people, they get at least 3. Or am I wrong?
I've had 3 twice, but I know people who've had 0 and 1.
0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know at least 2 people who've had 0 and 1.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I personally
like rubies or something.
I haven't gotten a 45 ruby thing yet. I haven't gotten 10,000 coin.
Me neither. But like the high end cap tickets, I would think that's like a little bit like on average. But if some people got 0, then oh my goodness.
No, but I'm sure you got 45 rubies 8 times, didn't you? Carlos said you got 45 times.
Well, but Carlos doesn't listen to when I speak. I've got, ever since the daily challenge thing came out, I had 3 times 45 rubies, and that's what I wrote him. But he thought that I said I got 3 times 45 rubies in those token pipe.
Oh.
So no, he was wrong. But he never, he like reads half a message and then yeah. So no, I didn't. No.
All right,
hey,
something good here. ACP. All right.
Yeah. Well,
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, first off,
Kart.
Tokyo DR does say I did get to level up a lot of those commons and supers, which is a really good point too. And got some coins. I'm actually really struggling for coins right now to get all these high end tickets in my tier shop. All right, so we got the all clear pipe. Let's see what we get. I'm not gonna go through all the options. Oh, the star shoots.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Well, decent. I think it's still good on some side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool.
Isn't it a daily select high end now or not?
I thought maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm thinking of the gold glider or something like that. Because the gold glider is the one I did max.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, they tend to go together quite a bit. Gold crane, star shoot, gold. I see them on a few of the same tracks.
The only track I need the star shoot for is DK Pass regular. I still haven't double capped it, but I'm just waiting for something to cover that track.
The fact you can remember that is beyond me.
Well, my glider collection is like my pride and joy, and I know where I'm lacking gliders, and that is DK Pass is a track that like I should have at least a 7 double cap glider for it, but I don't. It's a level 7 single cap star shoot.
Anka, there's the Donkey Kong Cup, second to last cup in the ACR. I'm enjoying grinding for that token shop using my Donkey Kong on the Yoshi Valley.
Ooh.
Or not the Yoshi Valley, but maybe like the Choco, whichever one like Donkey Kong gets like the top one, because it's his cup. I forget which one it is, but that's fun.
I'm sure Anki would love that too. All right, yeah, getting the cup boosts are always helpful for DK. That's always fun. All right, I'm gonna do the token pipe. First one, exchanging at 50 tokens. Green. Oh, 1,000 coins though. I just dropped 15,000 coins on the driver ticket in my tier shop.
All right.
So could use some more coins. All right, second pull at 60 tokens is green. Item tickets. I welcome those. One man's garbage is another man's treasure, right? I love getting those for all cup ranking purposes. All right, so we got pipe number 3 at 70 tokens.
So I reckon you should get to what, roughly about the 190 token pipe, maybe something like that. With 2,000.
190. How many tokens it's gonna take? Yeah, I think you're right.
I think about 190 pipe, something like that.
All right, here's at 80. Green, a lot of greens. It's not going so great.
We need at least 1 gold.
Got 3 rubies, which is bad. We'll take 3 rubies. Still,
I got a dry Bowser from my daily challenge pipe yesterday, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, nice. That is good.
Well, he's in the tier shop next week, so then he'll be like 2 out of 8 for level 8.
Yeah. Do you have anything?
I think your scores, Anchor, with you get some very good scores with Dry Bowser. Do you employ a special tactic with that?
Yeah, Dry Bowser was my very first level 6 high end at the time 2 years ago, and I double capped him, and he was one of my first level 7s. And I think to unlock my tickets, he will be one of my first level 8s too. Just when he gets a cup boost, it's great.
That's true. The cup
and
boost.
I use him on Choco Mountain Reverse, so that's his only track.
No Neo Bowser Sissy of any type?
What?
It's funny. Kareem, we were discussing Dry Bowser on the Discord between him. I don't know what you think about this, Anka. Between Dry Bowser, Off-Roader, and Gold Glider, which of the three of those might be the best idea, bang for the buck, to bring to 8 first?
Off-roader.
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 That's what I'm thinking
Glider.
too.
Like Gold
Dry
Glider's
Bowser, I would have leaned to him months ago, over a year ago, because the driver is worth like twice as much. But because all the coin boxers and plus skilled drivers are starting to go towards 7 and 8, that Dry Bowser, he's getting pushed back in the shuffle a little bit more than he used to, even though he has his own cup. Even still,
Dry Bowser will be in a pack soon, and then you'll get him like quicker. But let's see what's in this gold pipe.
Let's see. It is gold. I think 120.
Just don't be an item that's bad.
It is a Kart points cap ticket.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Awesome.
Could be worse. Could be better. That was at I think the 120 token point. Yeah, I don't mind the. Oh, back-to-back golds.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So let's see what this one is. I like the level. Level. Oh, my gosh. Back-to-back Kart point cap tickets.
That's pretty good, man. I'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take it all day long. They're slightly higher odds. They're like 9% odds compared to like levels. So, not totally out of the realm of possibility, but that's kind of cool that they were back to back.
Is that 3? Did you get 3 in a row?
No, I think 2.
Two.
Oh,
Two
my 3 is delayed, so.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The luck stops somewhere, you know?
Yeah, and it's probably not going very far. All right, so we're at 150 token point. Oh, item tickets. Again, I will welcome those. We're at 160 token point. Another green. Kart point cap ticket for supers. Which I don't really, unfortunately, I don't use a lot of super cards.
I think
we got
it's
a
a great
gold.
addition that they added this pipe, because we have been complaining for 2 years that, well, at least the people who don't do ACR, that in week 2 we have nothing to do.
yeah.
Now we do.
That's a great point. That's a really good point. But we got a gold here, guys. So
Oh my
3
goodness.
golds.
You got a third one already?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And we got a glider
my.
kill. That's awesome. I'm so happy about that.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Very
Awesome.
happy about that. Leveling up
Jeez.
gliders is difficult for me. That's
My
awesome.
word.
All right, so now we're at the 180 point. Now things are starting to get a little. I think I only have maybe 1 pull after this, 2 pulls. It's a green, lame-o.
I mean, you'll have ended up. I mean, you'll were halfway through it. What? And you've already got 3. Like, even if they're all green for the rest of them, which hopefully not.
Yeah.
You've done all right. So,
All right.
that's really improved the today's pipe plugin session. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we've pulled on everything. We've got the clear pipe.
Yeah.
We got tokens, and we're over an hour together. So I think we'll wrap it up here, guys. But anything you guys want to say goodbye to everyone and about the Amsterdam tour? Or I'm sure Anka, you have something to say.
Not really. Just I hope everyone enjoys the tour and Amsterdam, and I don't know. Yeah, have fun, I guess.
Brian, you want to say goodbye to some of your fans? I think they've really gotten to know you well on this channel. Hearing your voice once or twice a week.
Yeah, it's always such a pleasure to be on. Anka and Antolev, happy Amsterdam tour. It's a lot of fun. Kareem, and we're going to come back to Sydney soon, I have a feeling.
We need Berlin. We need Berlin again. Sydney has been too many times.
Well, that's why the Lederhosen is around. Maybe that's a little.
Well, we had
Maybe it's a
Berlin.
little
We
brief.
started with Berlin too, so we missed out on Berlin one.
That's true. We definitely will be going
Yeah.
back to Berlin at some point. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll go back to London again too for you, too, Kareem.
Oh
Kareem-
God.
Yeah, God, it's like my worst city, London, unfortunately.
Kareem, do I keep confusing you with Australia still? Am I still doing that?
I didn't want to point that out. I didn't want to say. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. It's the afternoon here, but I'm like, my tired level is maybe like I'm on the east coast of the States, but no. So instead of Sydney, I'll just say, soon we'll have, like I told Yoshi Bear when he was doing his thing on the promenade next to Big Ben in his in his bear costume, that he's filming for the London Loop 6 RT coming out in a few months.
Oh God.
Maybe I'll go join it. It's not far away.
Just don't do that. No.
But yeah, good job, Studfit. I think you've done all right there. I think nice job. Always a pleasure, Brian. I mean,
Yeah.
I am your favorite Aussie, as it would appear.
Please forgive me for that. We'll get that right one day.
It's quite okay. And always good chatting with Anchor as well. Or Anchor,
Yeah.
I should say, sorry. Yeah, nice job, Studfit. Well played, sir.
Yeah, hey, you know what? We beat the pipe. We got some fun stuff. 3 high ends from the token shop. Got a nice all clear pipe that I didn't have a level 8. And I just have to send a huge thank you to everyone for being patient through the technical difficulties. The technical piece is always the most difficult for here in the channel. So thank you again for your patience, everyone. I think we had 30, 35 or so people joining us throughout today. Again, for some in the States, it was really early. For some other people, it was midday. But either way, you took time out of your Sunday to hang out. So I really appreciate the 3 of you guys Zoomed as well as also the people who watched at home. Thank you guys just for joining me. This was a lot of fun. And hopefully you have good luck on your pulls as well. Bye, guys.